Alright folks, hey, Matty D here from Footsol Design, and I want to share my most recent pair of shoes. This is a portrait of a loved one, and he lives in Texas, loves his newfound home. He's from Ohio, but has been planting roots in Texas. So he gave me some themes including Catholicism, teaching about the earth, about nature, and so let's go through some of the themes. So we have obviously the Texas outline here, the eagle taking form in its void, and above the eagle is this sort of horrific version of Lady Liberty, and it's so her sort of perfection is being adulterated, kissing this pink frog. And the pink frog is a representative of the lowered levels of testosterone that we've seen in the American male populace over the past 40 or 50 years. I have my theories about where it comes from. I think it comes from increased soy consumption and atrazine being in the foods, which Alex Jones has pointed out, which was confirmed, I believe, in the New York Times recently. So, that chemicals mess with your hormones, like that's just a given fact. And so within its form, we see here, this is a cat. It's actually a Siamese cat, which, to my understanding, are known to get dementia as they get older. And so dementia is kind of hearkened to the idea that the news cycle is about less than 24 hours long these days. So people's short-term memory keeps them from seeing the lies that are just communicated all the time, that if they just spend a little time researching and remembering what they were told just 5 minutes ago, they would see the hypocrisy. And so so within his form is sort of he's protecting death. That's the Grim Reaper, and also is this bat. So it's a contrast between the bat and Batman. The bat has sort of dark, evil sort of vibes to it, and Batman is the hero who willingly takes on evil and uses his resources and strength and skills to fight for good. The Lady Liberty is kissing the frog, and so it's this sort of strange tie between the adulterated divine female, so New Age feminism, and the LGBT. There's nothing to take pride in sodomy. Everybody has their own sin, and you don't take pride in a sin like sodomy. So here we have the freedom eagle is sort of arising like a phoenix and flying in between that, and it's being bitten but still escaping from this multiculturalist creature. Here we have kind of the sneaky fox kind of working his nose in there as well. And the Texas side of things, here we have the crucifix, Jesus on there, and where his head would be is an eyelet, and so that's hearkened to paying attention, using your eye, and kind of seeing through the lens of Christ, and pursuing self-sacrifice and fighting evil. And you can see it's covering this nasty looking snake, which is a subversion of Texas. Instead, it's sex ass. So again, a critique of sodomy is nothing to be celebrated. Here we have the shark. We have the moth, which is a symbol of rebirth. On this side of things, where Texas is So we have this creeping virtue signaling, the peaceful red hand, so it's communism coming in sort of this peaceful, now it's a Green New Deal, but it is in fact the red hand. And so this pink blue-haired feminist is performing fellatio on this red hand, and from behind her is a dog. And so yeah, so that's some intense imagery there. On the other shoe, we have the heptagon, and sort of shining light. The rainbow has been adulterated to celebrate a sin, and while we love our gay friends and family, we don't celebrate the sin. And so this is allowing of God lights to shine through the colors and give God his dues. Celebrate godliness. It's a hearken to the American flag. This loved one plays the fiddle, and so this is a celebration of that and the color and music. This is the Irish flag, and a symbol of the Trinity. And as my favorite comedian and intellectual says, if you don't follow the New Testament, God brings in the Old Testament. And so this is the Ten Commandments reminding us, if we want a peaceful society, we got to maintain justice and order and our individual portion of the bargain. So that's the new pair of shoes. Let me know what you think in the comments.